Yes, practice big time. Okay. So, I'm starting to be able to do it is number 2. I'm starting to match pitch independently and with others. So for instance, sometimes when I listen to somebody sing, I'll play this pitch and they cannot hear it to sing it back, but if I sing it, they can sing it back. So if an instrument plays it, they can't really hear it because what they are hearing doesn't sound like a voice to them. But if they hear do, then they can hear it back, okay? So that seems pretty simplistic to us because we've been doing this all year, but it's actually a feat that some people have to accomplish, okay? So on the bottom here, it has self-evaluation, neighbor 1, neighbor 2, and teacher. Now, when we do something like intonation, this is kind of a tricky thing because we don't want to hurt people's feelings, right? We really, you know? And so when you're doing this independently, then if you really can't hear what you're doing and you think you've got it, but then your neighbor goes, oh, I think you were a little bit flat or sharp. So if you are a musician, should you be able to take a critique?
Yes.
If you're an actor or actress, Mr. Metz says to you, that was a stinky job. No. You have to be able to take what? To critique. So if they give you a suggestion to change something, they are not saying, I don't like you. That has not, you know what I mean? I mean, really. So like in cheerleading, if somebody says, that was a terrible jump.
Right, you need to point your toes.
Yeah, you need to point your toes. They did not say to you, I don't like you. But some of us kind of think that way, don't we? Well, they didn't. They don't like me. No, it has nothing to do with it. So this is a hard thing to overcome in music because there's so many things we need to learn. And we need to learn to be able to take critique, I don't know how I want to say that, and not get mad about it or sad about it, but decide we're going to fix it. That is hard to do. It's hard to fix that, okay? So in my experience, the more advanced you get in the higher groups and into college, the harder it is, the pickier they are. You were all that in a bag of chips in middle school. And then you get to high school and you're like, oh. And you work really hard and then all of a sudden you're all that in a bag of chips by the time you graduate. And you go to college and then what? You're at the bottom again, right? And you're like the most talented thing that ever happened at your high school and you go to college and there's 75 of you. All the most talented things in their high school. Yeah, so you got that to work with. Okay, so now, I can sometimes match pitch independently and with others, but I'm not consistent. So what we have to be able to figure out is, if this is me, how can I fix it, all right? Number 4, I can do it consistently when I'm thinking about it. So, my thing is, shouldn't you always be thinking when you're doing music? Yeah, because when the minute you let up on not thinking, all of a sudden you've got a wrong note. And it happens to the best of the groups. Happens to the Debs. There they are. Oh, got one song done. And I give them the pitch and then they're not thinking and it was minor and they start and they're like, because they weren't what? And they were, you know, having fun, smiling, having a good time, and they weren't. But you have to, you know, and they've probably done that song a million times.
A bajillion times.
And then a jillion one, and there you go, make a boo. And even when you sing solos, does it happen when you sing a solo? Yeah, you think you're so, you got it, right? Yeah? Okay, and the last one, it's a habit. I do it well all of the time. So I'm thinking about when we do the tough song, oh beautiful, spacious skies, forever always of rain. Who knows where the first spot is that in us?
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the big parts that are hard jumps, okay? So, here's what I would like you to do. Here's what I'd like you to do. I would like you, and you don't have to sing the words. Maybe you could just, with your friend, and we just kind of whisper sing. And I don't know if there's too many of us do this, but when you do the jump, everybody in your group listen and go, or a little higher, or a little lower. Okay? So should we give us all a general pitch so we're kind of all on the same wavelength?
Yes.
And just kind of get together and see what you get, okay? Here we go. That good key, is that too high?
Can't do it.
Is that okay?
Yeah. I can't do it.
All right.
There we go.
Actually, let's just look at each other. Do you want to do the words or just move?
The word.
Okay, do the words. Look at each other and listen carefully. And just see how you do. Let's do it together. Ready, and not very loud. Ready, and.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, forever waves of gray, for purple mountains
Hold this note, hold it. Right there. How many people are questioning where they went? Okay. Yeah. So you have to, this time, let's do it again. And this time, when we go for that jump, think of the jump being forward. Okay? And we're going to do it. Even think it, okay? Yes.
And like when you do it, think that you're like hopping on top of the note, not like hitting underneath it.
Yes. Eyebrows up. Eyebrows up. Now you know, the key we're in, the first sopranos are going king. But altos we're going. Okay, here we go. Ready? Nice and quiet. Think deep, okay? And don't be critical of yourself, but really, really listen and see what you get. Okay, ready? And.